Hello there, good morning and welcome to CarefulCarping's episode 3 of his carp fishing. Today I'm here on my Syndicate lake. Oh. Sorry, I had a little liner there. Rod's been going a bit crazy all morning. Sorry, where was I? Yeah, episode 3. I'm here on a Holt Hall Fishery. It's sort of my Syndicate lake. It's also a day ticket lake, but I paid 70 quid to fish here for the year. It's only a small lake, about an acre in size. I arrived here about 5:45 this morning. And surprisingly, not surprisingly, the lake was empty. Normally on a good day you get half a dozen anglers on here, so it's normally a quiet lake. It's only about an acre in size, well stocked with carp. Pretty much every carp, ghost, common, grass, mirror. Apparently some crucians in there that I'm seeing. Nice fish rolling just out there in the middle. Quite a good head of carp in here, quite stocked. It's only a small lake, but it's 16 foot deep in the middle. Biggest carp in here is about 20 odd pound. I'll just quickly go over my rods. Right hand rod's got a halibut pellet on at 8mm, hair rigged with a 2-ounce flat bottom lead with PVA bag of 4mm halibut pellets over the top. And the left hand rod's got a method mix on it of hemp, tiger nut, standard sensors, ground bait. What else we got? Sweet corn, and we've got luncheon meat hair rigged on the hook on a 5-inch hook link on a method feeder. I put the right hand rod out first, and let that settle. Messed up my mix lot. Got the left hand rod out, sinking the line, and the right hand rod zipped off already. Surprisingly, lifted into it, and unfortunately there was no pull behind it, and I must have just pulled the hook out of the fish's mouth and didn't hook properly. Bit of a shame really, but it's quite a few knocks, and that line is again on the right hand rod, so hopefully something will produce from that spot pretty quickly. I'll show you my spots in a bit, just hopefully I'll catch something soon. It's what are we on now? I'm 6:25 this morning. Nice early start. I'm on the late shifts this week, so I'm fishing here till about 1:30, so I'll get about 7 hours in today. Let's hope for the best then. Just saying how well stocked this place is with fish, and I've just caught my first ever little barbel. Never caught one before. It's a little lively thing. It's only about half a pound or pound in weight, but it's a nice little barbel nonetheless. Didn't give me anything of a fight but there you go, it's hard to hold. Come on, stay still mate. Right then, first ever barbel, chuffed, only little, didn't give anything of a fight, just held low of the net, pulled up, and that's done this little barbel. Quite chuffed, never caught a barbel before, so hoping to catch one out of here. I know they don't grow big, but it was great anyway, just going to slip it back. Well, when I was saying it was a well stocked pool earlier, I meant it's well stocked. It's got near enough every species in here that you can think of. The only things I can think of that aren't in here are zander, pike and catfish. You've got everything, you've got your roach, rudd, all the small stuff, or your carp. You've even got a couple of sturgeon in here. It's unbelievable. I've actually been fortunate enough to have a sturgeon out, which I had about 2 months ago. It's only about £2, but they're in this little bottom lake up to around £8 to £9 I reckon. People have told me they've had them out. But we've got a top lake at the top, a specimen lake, with carp in the 30s in there apparently. And sturgeon into the 30s, which I've heard off people are catching the sturgeon, not the carp like. Now I'm not quite sure if this is a ghost carp or a koi carp, but there we go. Same again, 10 minutes later, right hand rod, halibut pellet. It's stunning, 4.5 pound it weighed in. Nothing big but it's an absolute stunning fish. I'm swaying more towards it's a ghost carp but it could be a koi carp, not 100% sure, but it's stunning. Only got one eye, unfortunately. Don't know what happened there, but cracking fight. It fought like a right pain. Thought it was going to be bigger till it got to the net again, same old, but stunning fish. Lovely fight. Cracking. Well, all I can say is what a start. It's now only 10 to 7 in the morning. Rods have been in the water since about 6, so that's 45 minutes. And the right rod's already had 3 runs on it. Shannon missed the first one, the second one produced that lovely little barbel. And that common then I thought was a lot bigger than what it was. Give me a right scrap, quite a tight clutch on it. And it run me pretty much over my left hand rod, so that's a bit of a downer. I'll have to get that in a minute and recast it. I put the right hand rod back out on its spot with the halibut pellet again, which was that I caught on, PVA bags. Stunning, great again, halibut pellets are working wonders. I've never used them on this lake before, normally go for the meaty approach, which is on the left hand rod. I've only had one knock on that, so halibut pellets are doing great. It keeps going the way it's going. I'll switch the left hand rod onto a pear lead, again, flat pear lead. No, flat lead, sorry. And put a halibut pellet on that, see if I can get 2 rods going with it. But for now, let's hope for the best. I'll come back with any more carp. And again, another little ghost carp. About £3 this one, are the biggest. Another common ghost, I think. This one's more of a definite ghost, definitely not a koi. Still not sure on the last one, but this one gave an absolute roaring one-tone in run. Stunning. Right then, it's gone a bit quiet now. I haven't had any knocks for about 20 minutes, half hour probably. Had a little bleep again on the right hand rod, the same one that I've had all 4 runs off and all 3 fish. I've rebaited the left hand rod on the method mix, and for some reason both rod tips keeps twitching, which to me is something running into the line. And there's all activity over them, but nothing's picking up at the minute. I'll have a reel in 20-25 minutes or something and have a check of the baits, make sure they're still on. I'll swap the method feeder rod onto a pellet, since that's what seems to be catching the meat, won't get in a knock. But I thought that'd develop and nothing's happened still. Quite shocked that the PVA bags have been catching though. I thought the big method mix would be more attractant, but it seems to be little fish, just like really small fry coming up to the top. I think the ghosts have ran the right hand rod a bit wild, messed up the swim, so I've got to keep putting a bit of bait in there, expecting the carp to come back like nothing's rolled over. They're rolling over the other side of the lake. I'm going to show you where I'm fishing. Got both my rods here, sitting out. I've got my left. If you can see where you come through the car park, just on the side of there. My right hand rod's somewhere about there-ish, somewhere like that. The left hand rod's just about here. The right hand rod's been the one that I've had all the runs, I remember, with the small PVA bags and pellet. Quite a nice little setup here and the little pegs. You can see up to the end there. Just through under them trees, you got some hard brickwork and brickwork steps, and you come to the top specimen lake. But as I say, I've got no interest in fishing there. I really enjoy fishing this bottom lake, even though it's only an acre. Cracking lake, hopefully some more runs will produce. So, you know, if I can catch anything more, I'll be back with you. Right then, so my left hand rod's just produced something on the method feeder, and I think it's a little roach. I'm not 100% sure what it is. Looks like a roach, a bit of a weird colour, but it's nice anyway, nonetheless. Right then, just had a nice run on the right hand rod and missed it. Literally re-PVA bagged up, cast out, and then in a minute, this little beauty took it. Nice £4 mirror. As always, mirrors are lively as anything on the side of the bank, like for the camera. So I'm going to slip this one back. That's 5 fish now, I think. Or could be 4, yeah, 5 fish, because I've just had a roach. I'll explain in a minute. Right then, it's 9 o'clock in the morning now, and I'm absolutely surprised nobody has actually turned up yet to this lake. Normally you get a few people turn up around 7 or 8ish here for a morning or the day, like, but I've still got the lake to myself. It's absolutely lovely, flat calm. It's a little bit breezy, but the trees are holding up behind me. It's nice. I've changed the left hand rod over to a PVA bag now, but I'm putting a ground bait mix in the PVA bag because I feel like I can get better presentation with it instead of the method feeder, as that's only produced that one really weird looking roach, and I'm pretty sure it was a roach about £1/4 pound, £1/2 or something. So what we've got on the right hand rod now, we've had 3 carp on the right hand rod and a barbel, so that puts my total up to 5 fish. Normally in a 12-hour session on here I can get about 5 or 6 fish, so to get 5 fish in 2.5 hours is absolutely phenomenal. There we go, I'll be back in a minute. I've got that rod going, I'll have to see what's going on. Right then, just a quick update on things. There's now another couple of people fishing on this lake, yet to put anything out there, so it's gone a lot quieter. I've had 3 runs probably in the last hour. 2 of them I've missed. No, sorry, 1 of them I missed. 2 of them I hooked up. 1 I had on for about 10 seconds and lost it. It was only a little thing you could feel it judding around. 1 of them, rod zipped off, I leant into it. Rod bent double, I thought here we go, got a good one on. And everything's went slap pretty quickly, like, don't know what's going on. The one that went actually really big bend and went slack was the left hand rod with the method mix and the PVA bag light, so that's on the produce, but now all of a sudden it's gone dead and I can't really get the odd line and the odd knock on the end of the rod light, but nothing much. Hopefully it'll pick up again soon though, so if I catch anything I'll be back. Right then, another update for you. The wind's picked up quite dramatically over the last hour in between the last update I give you, and in that time it's just been dead. No one's catching really. A bloke on the other side is using maggots on a waggler, catching the smallest roach and little fry you'll ever see. The other two, that was at that entrance in the corner. I don't think they really know what they're doing, just casting lines into water. They have yet to catch, so it's not just me who's struggling. But about 5 minutes ago, my right hand rod's just blipped a bit and had another run, and I've lifted into it and there's nothing on the end of it again. I mean, that's 5 runs now in a row that I've either lost the fish or didn't hook it. I don't know what's going on. Like, I've used this rig here a couple of times, great success. Caught it a couple of times on it. It's the one I used in the last episode at Cuttermill. Used it then, not a problem. Same rig as everything. I've made sure the head, whatever it's called, hair rig isn't actually too long, so they're picking up the bait and not the hook. It's about near enough touching, like, so I don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going to happen really. It's the one I used all morning. I had them 5 fish on, like, so it's quite surprising how I managed to get the 5 fish, catch them 5 fish, and now all of a sudden it's just going pear-shaped. Oh well. Hopefully one will pick it up and take the hook in the mouth and we'll be able to get a bit of a play. It's now 12. I've got 45 minutes. I'll pack up about 1ish, I think, because this place is really bad on the afternoon. Plus I've got to get to work for after, so I need to get all packed up and ready for that. Bit of a shame I can't have the whole day really, because this is quite productive on the evening times too, but that's life. Yeah, so I'll be back with any more carp hopefully. Right then, unfortunately it's that time of day which every fisherman hates. It's the time where he's got to pack up and leave his lovely lake. It's come to that time where I've got to pack up and go to work. Like, still only had the 5 fish in the end. I've done some bait trials, well, by bait trials I mean put some in PVA bags, put them in a bit of water earlier in a bucket, similar did. Seen how long it took for the PVA to break down and whatnot. Tipped them into my margin like right next to my peg, and I've seen a swell down there. Put my head over and there was a nice common, probably about 8 to 10 pound in size. I've dropped a quick rig in the margin like, and didn't want it. It seemed mean, just swam off, like probably laughing as it swam off, thinking what are you trying to do, catch me, I'm a bit cleverer than that. But anyway, yeah, I've had nothing but liners and false runs and I don't know what's going on. But I get 2 second runs and all, so well, I've learned a fair bit. I've caught my first barbel, which I'm chuffed about, and I've had 2 ghosts, a roach and a mirror, so all in all it was a good day. Had a fun time. Hope you've enjoyed watching this episode and I'll see you again soon.